Hi, West Michigan, Tom Anderson here. And I'm at a place that you can come and relax and really enjoy life and not worry about the issues of the world problems and everything else. We're at Northway Lanes, which is a bowling alley. And I'm with Mike over here, and Mike is up to your neck in here, right, Mike?
Absolutely, every day.
Every day?
A lot of fun.
This is yours now?
My brother and I are partners.
Okay.
Yep.
And when did you become partners in this organization?
Well, our father purchased the Northway in the 80s after he had worked a long time as a manager, and then my brother and I started buying in the 90s, and we just a few years ago finished purchasing the rest from our parents.
Well, your father was getting kind of old and tired, wasn't he?
I think he was tired of working with us, probably, so he had to get out of it. Yeah.
Well, the reason I say that is because I go way back when Northway Lanes was on the north side of Muskegon.
Sure.
You had 42 lanes. That was on basically Dykstra and Whitehall Road.
Right.
And your father was my boss when I was a pin chaser over there. And he taught me how to drill bowling balls.
You're dating yourself now, Tom.
Well, I was only 12, I think, when I started, but that was in 1960.
Yeah, okay.
That was in 1960.
All right.
But Northway goes way back, and at that time, Ralph Kurz was involved,
sure.
And the Chulls were involved.
Yep.
And your father was very instrumental in making everything run over there. And they had a little night spot in there, and restaurant and refreshment stand, and you just have basically everything but more.
Yep, that's right.
And newer and better.
Correct.
When did Northway move from out there to over here? Do you remember?
Yep. Well, 67, 68 is when the building actually was. We purchased some houses that were on the lot. There's Schulls and the Curses in 67, 68, and built this. Added 8 lanes, and it's been wonderful ever since.
It is if you're not a pin chaser.
That's true. That's some hard work.
I was a pin chaser, and if you don't know what a pin chaser is, that's when a pin would get out of range, so they couldn't come down and grab it and pick it up. It had to be manually taken care of. And I tell you what, we sat at one end, and when they started clicking that mic, we were off on a run because we had to go fix that so we didn't hold anybody up. And 42 lanes was a long ways to run. Now you got 50.
A little farther to run.
But where do you start from? In the middle now and go both ways? Or?
Yeah, they usually start in the middle and go the quickest route, whatever side's quicker.
Oh, man, you made it easy for everybody. Now I should be back doing that, get my exercise. Well, Mike, you've, with all the time you've been here, you've done major renovations in here, too, keeping up to date on the new stuff, the looks. It's always fresh and changing in here. You got in the scenes over the pen setters, all the scenes of Muskegon area, West Michigan area. You're into it, aren't you?
Well, we have to compete with the new. There's so many different things that people can spend their money on. We have to compete with the movie theaters and the hockey arenas and really the internet and everything else. So it has to be exciting enough for people to want to be here. And it's still a fabulous social interaction place. People can go and enjoy themselves with their family and interact, and it's still a great place to come and enjoy.
Now, you have very much open bowling, or are you mostly league bowling, or how is it working over here for you? It's
trended a little more from going just from the leagues where we were primarily probably 80% leagues to closer to 50-50 now. We tend to have more corporate parties and more group parties and more birthday parties and things that nature. Sure, yeah.
Great idea. It's just a fun activity instead of sitting around twiddling your thumbs when you're getting together. You got your fingers in a hole of a ball, and you're trying to hit those 10 pins down there.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's more about the interaction and having a great time together, I think, more than knocking the pins down. But that's always a bonus when you get a few extra strikes in there.
Well, I just got to ask a few questions around here, because looking around here, a lot of people don't have their own bowling balls, apparently, when they come down to have fun for something like that.
True.
How many balls do you have just sitting around here for people to utilize? You've got a great investment.
Yeah, we have well over 200 bowling balls for people just to use.
Come in and pick up and use. Okay.
Yep.
That's a big investment in itself.
It is. And about 1,000 pairs of rental shoes. So.
Okay. Yeah, right. Are they still using the color shoes like the tan and the green and the red on them?
Yeah, we got to identify them and make them look a little different than the regular shoe. Otherwise, they like to take them home with them. So.
Yeah, it's very obvious when you walk down the street in a pair of bowling shoes.
That's right.
Well, in bowling too, you don't have to be an expert at it, do you, to have fun?
Not at all. That's what's unique about bowling is that anybody can do it. We have bumpers for the little kids, and on a league we have the bonus pin or handicap system that evens things out. So really we have people from age 2 all the way up through. We have people in our senior league that are nearing 100 years old. So.
Now, wait a minute. You're talking bumpers. There's people watching may not know what a bumper is, but
sure.
That helps me to not get a gutter ball. Am I correct?
That's correct. Yep.
It's something that lays in the gutters on each side?
Well, they're automated now. They just pop right up when it's that person's turn, and they go down for the next person that doesn't want them. So they're automated at the scoring unit for each person that needs the bumpers.
Oh, my gosh. So I can pop it up because I don't want to get gutter balls.
That's right, Tom. We just automatically put them in for you, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Leagues, basically morning, afternoon, evenings, weekends. How do they work? I remember years ago it was every night. You had an early league and a late league, and the places were filled with people.
It's still a big mix. We had a league this morning at 9 o'clock. We'll have a league this afternoon at 4 o'clock, and then we have a 6 o'clock. And there's days where we have third shifters coming in the morning, and there's nights where we have midnight leagues for second shift people. So it really is quite a diverse amount of time that people have to be able to fit into their schedule, really.
So that's why your brother's in here, so you can get home and sleep once in a while?
We can give each other a little rest. Yeah.
Because it doesn't sound like you have your clothes much. It's like almost 24/7 around here.
Yeah, we've got a great staff, and when we're not here, they're here taking care of them. So.
Speaking of staff, with 50 lanes, how big is your staff?
Well, we have right now over 40 people on hand, approximately 18 full-time, and the rest are part-time, and many of them have been with us for many years.
Well, and that helps the economy, too, because you give them those paychecks and they spend them in the Muskegon area.
Absolutely. It's neat to be a Muskegon-owned business, and all of our employees live here in the area, and their kids go to school here, and so it's definitely a Muskegon-based company.
Okay, well, we're going to take a break right now, and then we're going to be back in just a little bit, okay?